Let me start again. Put you up there. Okay. Welcome back. If you came right back, I appreciate you. Let me talk about you want to talk about the Department of Homeland Security using using the Pokemon theme song in one of their videos and also creating Pokemon cards with immigrants' face on them. How long do you think it's going to take before they get sued, do you think? I don't think it'll take that long. Nintendo's pretty litigious, so. And you yes, we would have to check if they got permission, but I fucking doubt it. This evening, yeah. Nintendo doesn't play about their shit. So. What they own, they own. So that's an interesting thing. Even the fact that they're doing that sort of propaganda, it's disgusting. It is disgusting to treat humans like that. It's gross. Probably crystals. Not going stop supporting Trump. Why not? Why don't you have a line? You should have a line. There should be something that he does, right? That says enough. That's enough. If he starts marching us towards gallows, is that enough? What's going to be enough for you? It's weird to me that it's such cult-like behavior to support someone. Just say the copyright request got lost in the mail. I put it in the mail, I swear. You must have got lost. You know that woke postal service. Yeah, that's weird, George. That's weird. Even his wife, even Kirk's wife was a lot more kind-hearted and forgiving than the president of the United States is. He wants to tear us apart from each other, and I don't get why you would support that. Democrats did support Kamala, and she had a plan. She wrote one down. It was on the internet. You could have read it. She did lose, though. So where is your line to stop supporting Trump? What would he have to do for you to stop? We got disconnected. I remember speaking to you. I do remember because you were actually very civil, and I appreciated it. And I think it was just your internet gave out on you that time. Um, so, guys, once we get to 2,000 likes, I have no problem with people requesting up, and we can have a conversation. You're welcome, Bobby. I appreciate that. George, you don't know that. I'm not a Democrat. You don't know that we don't share the same beliefs. But even if we don't share the same beliefs, I believe you have the right to have those beliefs. Your beliefs should not infringe on the rights of the beliefs of others, but you have the right to have those beliefs, and I will fight for the right for you to have them. Okay? Donald Trump wants to take those away from people like me. Simply because he hates me? Bobby, he would have to unalive? That would be your line? Like, that's what I don't understand. If he started marching US citizens into camps, if he started taking lefty Democrats, okay, and publicly executing them, that's not a line for you. That's not enough. I think it should be. You guys, again, if you are not following my backup, I would appreciate it if you did so. BRTET said no. See? You're in a cult. Or worse. So. Thank you, Chicky. CV, how are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
53, Ohio.
I appreciate that. Do you have a line where you would stop supporting Trump?
Well, sure, I have a line. I'd stop supporting anybody. I mean,
Sure.
it's hard to say what that line is, but
Sure, that's
I
fair.
have morals. I expect, my question is for you though.
Mhm.
Is there anything he could do where you would actually start to support him?
If he actually did things that were progressive policies for the American people and all people, sure.
So you don't think all these tariffs are for the American people?
No,
No. What do you
no.
think they're for? Do you think they're for in his own pocket or?
I don't think he understands what they are.
Um, well, let me tell you a story. I work for a company that makes large capital equipment for factories,
Sure.
and we're starting to see a lot of manufacturing take place in this country because of it. And a
We've
lot of people
lost
are,
manufacturing jobs in this country, though.
a lot of companies are looking. I mean, this is not going to happen overnight, but they're
I
looking to
agree with you.
reshore.
I
They're
know,
looking
but
to
what? So my question would be, I would assume you sound smart enough to know what is a tariff,
a tax imposed on imports.
right? So who pays for that?
Well, ultimately, when the company brings in their manufactured goods, they're going to pay for it.
Right. So like the American companies importing those goods from those countries, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes those get passed down to consumers. Sometimes the companies eat them, and I will
sometimes.
always say that. Yeah. Um,
So
but
what they'll
Trump
do
doesn't
is,
think that that's what they are.
I'm sorry.
Trump doesn't think that that's what a tariff is.
Well, I don't know what he said they are, but I
He
do
said the
know
country
that.
pays them,
Well, perhaps they do. I
but
mean,
they don't. When we put a tariff on China, China doesn't pay that tariff.
no, but that Chinese company who's bringing it in to sell their products here is paying that tariff.
Sure, but that's not what he's saying.
I mean,
Is he even
I don't
so
hang on
did you
every
see
word.
the
All I know
did you see the
is
court case that's going through about the tariffs?
no,
So
no.
there's currently a court case basically saying that he violated the Constitution because tariff power lies with Congress, so he's not allowed to unilaterally do this. And so they're stopping it. And if it gets to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court decides in the affirmative that he did this illegally, there will be money that will have to be paid back. The 16th Amendment, thank you, Audie. There will be money that will have to be paid back by the government to these companies. He even talked about this case and he said that means if this happens, we would have to pay back money to China. That's not true.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been following it. I don't hang on to every word,
No,
but
yeah.
all
I
I
don't
know
expect
is
everybody to be a political weirdo like me. Everybody else has 9 to 5 jobs. I'm very lucky being a
right.
stay-at-home mother that I have time.
I'm just saying, in the real world where I
Mhm.
work, I see companies that are looking for manufacturing partners here in the States, which is going to create jobs.
Right, but right now everybody is hurting. And
Well, yeah, I
but
mean,
he's claiming they're not. That's where my
but
issue is he's
this
lying.
is stuff that Obama wanted.
He's not saying what you're saying.
But this is stuff that Obama wanted to do, that everybody said they were going to do, but he's actually doing it.
No, so Biden did do something similar when he did a targeted tariff. I don't have an issue with tariffs. I have an issue with blanketed tariffs that he's doing for no reason
But what
other than
about
to
the issue
swing
of?
his tiny mushroom around.
So do you know how many Harleys are sold into India?
I don't know
Harley
how many.
Davidsons? Zero, because there's a 200% tariff on them. So
Right.
what did Harley do? They built a factory in India to start building and selling them there to avoid the tariffs. That's the result of what tariffs do. Do you know how many American cars are in Japan? I've been to Japan several times.
Right. I agree
Very
with you. So
few.
when we saw something like what Biden did with the Chips and Science Act, right, where you put a ridiculous amount of tariff targeted to chips in Taiwan because we can build factories here to build them here, I think that was a great thing because then we can put our factories here to build them here, create jobs here. The problem is he's doing blanketed across the board for things that we cannot do here. We can't produce everything in house.
We can't produce the chips here either. That's why they're building a new factory. It's going to take 5 years to build it.
Right. But that time it gives them that time to do that. Blanketed on everything does not give us time to do that. Can we do bananas? Can we do coffee? Can we do those things in that same way that these other countries can?
No, but
So why is he doing it?
well, I'll tell you why. Because United States is the biggest market in the world, and we control the market. We control everything because we are the market. We're the biggest consumers in the world,
We're a service economy and we consume.
and we hold all the chips.
No, we don't. Obviously we don't because it's hurting us.
I don't think it is hurting us. I mean, has it hurt you?
Yes, because prices keep increasing. It has hurt me.
Okay, what prices are we talking about exactly?
You've got beef prices have gone up.
That was happened
Paper
under
products
Biden.
have gone
Oh,
up.
everything skyrocketed under Biden because of his Inflation Increasement Act. That's what I
No,
call it.
inflation started going down after the Inflation Reduction Act. Immediately following the
No,
Inflation
you
Reduction
can't
Act,
just print
inflation started going
money
down.
and flood the economy with
Who
cash. And
printed
that's what
more
he
money,
did.
Biden or Trump?
Who printed more money?
hmm
I don't know.
Trump did.
But all I know is with
Trump
the,
did. Trump did. So where was the high inflation under Trump, even though he printed more money than Biden did?
I don't know. Where was it?
Exactly.
Why
So
didn't we have it?
exactly. So that's not a direct correlation. There is some, okay, there is some inflation that comes with printing money. I agree with that, but that wasn't why we had inflation under Biden. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
why did we
Audie,
then?
that's also true. The Europe and Japan tend not to buy our cars because we make things like F-350s, which can't fit on their roads.
We make plenty of compacts. Plenty.
Sure, but they don't need them. They don't want them. Again, that would be targeted versus
Okay,
blanket.
it's
But again, where are you getting, okay, where are you getting that money, that the printed money? If Trump printed more money than Biden, so where was that inflation under Trump?
it was right around 2% under Trump.
His first term?
Yeah.
Okay, why did it increase under Biden?
So wait a minute. He's in office for 7 months, and you're going to blame everything on him now?
No, I'm absolutely not going to blame everything on him. There's so for example, a lot of people like to talk about like the price of eggs. I don't put that on Biden or Trump. They couldn't control the fact that there was an avian flu. That's ridiculous to me to even say. What I will say is this man particularly campaigned, okay, on lowering prices day one, and he hasn't done that. And he
For sure.
backtracked on that
Yeah.
as soon as he was elected. He backtracked on it. He just did a speech literally an hour ago at the UN saying he defeated inflation. What does that mean?
Well, it peaked under Biden at 9.1%
Why? Why?
because of the Inflation Increasement Act. I mean, we could
No.
go back
When
and
was the
forth all day
Inflation
long.
Reduction Act passed?
When you print money and flood the economy,
When was the Inflation Reduction Act passed?
I don't know.
What month?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I can Google it, I guess.
Yeah, maybe you should do that.
Or maybe you can just tell me. Educate me.
Law. Let me find when it became law. That's when it was introduced. Let's say 2022, but what month? God, I might know. August. It was signed into law in August of 2022. So the highest peak of 9.1% inflation was in June. Then it went down to 8.5, and then in August 8.3, 8.2, 7.7, 7.1, 6.5. So no, those two things wouldn't correlate because it was passed after it already peaked. So why was inflation so high under Biden?
That's what I think. I mean, you can say all you want.
What you think
but-
would be wrong because it was not signed until August, and immediately following that, it kept going down.
Okay, so you're saying the bill wasn't signed until August, and
Correct.
it started decreasing when?
Technically, it started decreasing in July because it went from 9 to 8.5, but it was 8.3 in August, and then 8.2, 7.7, 7.1, 6.5, 6.4, 6.0. It kept going down.
Okay, so why did it go up so high, and why did it start going down? Can you educate me on that?
Sure, the Inflation Reduction Act did help it go down. Initially, why it went up so high is we were still coming out of COVID, and we had a lot of supply and demand issues because of COVID. This was a worldwide thing. Inflation actually didn't even go up as high here as it did in like the UK. I think the UK ended up having like 11 or 12% inflation because of how bad the supply chains were blocked because of COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So again, he said he defeated inflation. What does that mean?
well, it's at 2.6% now.
2.9.
What is it?
2.9,
Okay, and we're
which
what?
is up from where it was in February, March, April. May.
Well, because of the tariffs.
Okay, so how's that helping us? That's what I just said. That's why my prices are more because tariffs are making inflation go up. You're right.
On certain items, but yeah, I mean it's a
On
necessary
all
evil.
items, they are blanketed tariffs.
It's a necessary evil that we have to endure for
For
now.
who?
It's something that should have been done. There are inequities with all the tariffs. These companies
Blanketed
are causing us-
tariffs are a problem. I have no problem. I discussed this with you ad nauseum. I have
Okay.
no problem with targeted tariffs to try to build up certain manufacturing industries in our country. I do not have a problem with doing that. Blanketed tariffs, okay? He specifically put tariffs on Brazil, who we have a fucking trade surplus with, so that because of the fact that they were putting his best buddy in jail for election fraud. He just did that because he wanted to, not because it benefits us in any way.
Well, I mean, let me see what's his best buddy's name?
What's his name? Because he just got like 20 something years in
It
prison.
don't matter. I don't dive into this shit that deep. All I know is
I know, but maybe you should. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you should.
before
you
I
vote.
just look in the real world where I see people wanting
The
to
real
reshore.
world is the facts. The real world is that you've been walking around for the last like 5 or 3-ish years thinking that the Bolsonaro, thank you, Adi,
Okay,
President
so-
Bolsonaro, you have been walking around for the last like 3-ish years thinking that the Inflation Reduction Act is the reason that inflation hit 9% when that's not true. So the real world is actually having that information in front of your face and analyzing it.
No, it's not. It's when I see companies that want to reshore and start manufacturing in this country. That's the real world.
What companies have said they're going to do that?
Auto manufacturers.
Who said that?
I got non-disclosures in place. I can't say.
No, well, it hasn't been reported. They haven't come out with pressers saying that they're going to be building factories in the United States.
No, but they're
okay.
they're
No.
getting quotes and
Okay,
they're
I'm not
looking
going to
for
believe
partners.
you though. I'm
Fine.
because that's anecdotal evidence and it means nothing to me.
I mean, I can show you an email. It clearly states it. I mean, but it's fine. You're not going to believe it.
I would, but I would have to see it. Like who? Like what company?
Tier 1, Tier 2 auto manufacturer suppliers.
What
for
company?
The major companies, the big ones.
They have not. Ford has not come out and said that they're building here.
Okay. Well, I mean, they usually have everything in place before they announce anything.
No, that's not true because we saw that in Trump's first term where you had, I think Audi references this all the time. You had Apple saying that they were going to build this amount, or invest this amount into the America companies and build a factory here, right? And so they had Trump tour a factory that they had already built way before his presidency, and they said, "Look, we built this here for you." Or they just say that they're $350 billion worth, or they say they're going to invest this certain amount of money over the course of 4 years, and then they just wait him out, and then they don't do it.
So you think Tim Cook's a liar?
Oh, absolutely.
No. Not Tim
Absolutely.
Cook.
Absolutely. He will play the game because Trump is a useful idiot. And so he will play the game and say an amount. You didn't see the dinner that they had where they had all these tech CEOs at the White House. Mark Zuckerberg was sitting next to Trump and they had asked him how much he was going to invest. He said a number and then they caught him on hot mic 5 minutes later saying, "Was that good? I wasn't sure what number to say." They're just saying shit. They're just making it up to sound good because that's what Trump likes is the headlines. That's it.
I guess we'll see.
In 2 weeks, right?
What's in 2 weeks?
I don't know. That's what Trump always fucking says. It's going to take us 2 weeks. Your guys' faith in him when we show that it doesn't fucking work is astounding to me. You're in a cult. You guys keep booping that screen. Let's get up to 15,000 likes while we're sitting here. I would appreciate it. Hello, hello.
Is this Rapture approved makeup?
I think so.
Okay. Just checking. God, that guy was stupid.
At least he was civil.
Somewhat. Civility is okay. Stupidity is not.
Look, I will take ignorance. That's fine. But willful ignorance is where I then have a problem. He, to me, sounded like he might have just been ignorant of factual information at the start. When you get to that factual information and then at the end you say, "We'll see," that's just willful ignorance at that point.
Correct.
You were given the information, you just don't want to listen to it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is Rapture approved.
His NDAs, yeah.
Couldn't have it.
Then don't come up and tokenize your job if you have NDAs where you
Also-
can't talk about your job.
Your president posts top secret information all the time on Twitter and True Social. So I don't know why Trump
Yeah,
supporters
well,
have a now NDA where they can't say shit, but your president is actively posting about, you know.
By the way, the government's probably going to shut down if the Democrats stay strong.
I hope. Okay. I'm going to say this very nicely to all my friends who are vets and active duty military personnel. Okay? I am not hoping the government shuts down. Okay? I understand how detrimental that is to not only active duty members and their families, it also affects government workers.
Postal workers, TSA, things like that.
But I want the Democrats to do fucking something.
So I listened to Senator Warren did an interview with John Lovett on Pod Save this morning. And what she was talking about is that's the big thing when it comes to trying to force shutdowns. Again, this will be on the Republicans. If the Republicans can't get this done, it is their fault. It is not Democrats' fault. This will be the Republicans' fucking fault. You have to have clear demands, though, when you're trying to push a shutdown, and that's totally fine. So their clear demands are to repeal some of the healthcare cuts that are in the big beautiful bill. They can absolutely do that. There are things that they can put into place similar to amendments to pull out some of the harmful shit that's in the big beautiful bill. And that is what Warren said their aim is. That is what their goal is in this shutdown. Originally, Trump was set to meet with Democratic senators and lawmakers, right, to try and come up with some sort of deal. Apparently, they pissed him off enough. So we're going to read this really, really long, rambling Truth Social from, was it this morning or last night? This morning. Okay. After reviewing the details of the unserious and ridiculous demands being made by the minority radical left Democrats in their return for votes to keep our thriving country open, I have decided that no meeting with their congressional leaders could possibly be productive. So remember that. It can't be productive, which means he is forcing a shutdown. That is the president of the United States forcing a shutdown because no meeting with Democrats could be productive. They are threatening to shut down the government of the United States unless they can have over $1 trillion in new spending continue free healthcare for illegal aliens, a monumental cost, force taxpayers to fund transgender surgery for minors, have unalived people on the Medicaid rolls, allow illegal alien criminals to steal billions of dollars in American taxpayer benefits, try to force our country to again open our borders to criminals and to the world, allow men to play in women's sports, and essentially create transgender operations for everybody. Holy fucking run-on sentence.
Did he answer that question, though? Like, elaborate why he wouldn't meet with the Democrats? All of that sounded like misinformation and blabber.
Well, you go from saying that the meeting is not going to be productive, so you're the one forcing a shutdown, to saying that they're the one threatening a shutdown. I thought you said you didn't need us. I thought you had a mandate, so you didn't. I'm not even a Democrat, but you don't need that party, right? These radical left views and policies is what allowed me to win the presidential election, including all 7 swing states and the popular vote in a historic landslide. There are consequences to losing elections, but based on their letter to me, the Democrats haven't figured that out yet. Don't know what that means, because that means you could do it without us, but apparently you can't. They're trying to eliminate the popular $50 billion Rural and Vulnerable Hospital Fund, which was passed with only Republican votes and proudly signed into law by me. Nobody is trying to repeal that. What they are saying is that what rural hospitals are going to lose in Medicaid cuts doesn't make up, like the $50 billion doesn't fucking make up for that. Mm-hmm. The Democrats in Congress seem to have totally lost their way. They obviously have no idea what it means to put America first or make America great again. All congressional Democrats want to do is enact radical left policies that nobody voted for. High taxes, open borders, no consequences for violent criminals, men and women's sports. Again, he keeps repeating the same fucking shit that he's always repeated. Instead, people voted for common sense, and that's what the Republicans and your president, Donald J. Trump, stand for. I look forward to meeting with them if they get serious about the future of our nation. We must keep the government open and legislate like true patriots rather than hold American citizens hostage, knowing that they want our now thriving country closed. I'll be happy to meet with them if they agree to the principles in this letter. They must do their job. Otherwise, it will just be another long and brutal slog through their radicalized quicksand. To the leaders of the Democratic Party, the ball is in your court. I look forward to meeting with you when you become realistic about the things that our country stands for. Do the right thing. So would it be productive or not, Trump?
Who's the leader? Who's our leader?
Donald J. Trump.
Huh. I mean,
Democrats stand strong, please. Please. I know. I almost want to start a hashtag because I understand. I don't want to harm the people who will be like federally furloughed. That's the last thing I would want to do. But if we have to do some sort of like shutdown for healthcare, we can do that. We absolutely need to do that.
I think so.
Steve, how are you?
What's up? How are you?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. How old are you? Voting. What state did you vote in?
I voted in Georgia. I'm 21.
All right. No, so it was, like you said, your first time voting. Is there a line where you would stop supporting Trump?
I mean, if he done something like despicable, yeah.
Like what?
What's despicable?
if he like unjustifiably attacked another country, if he
Oh, you mean what he
did
did
something
in
terrible?
Iran? You mean what he did in Iran?
yeah, that was justified. That you gotta.
The 4 boats of people that he unalived that we have
They
no
were
proof
carrying.
of who they were
They
from
were
Venezuela.
carrying substance into the country.
Where's the proof
was
of that?
justified as
Where's
well.
the proof of that?
What about the 11 people who lost their lives due to a drone strike who's been proven that they weren't going to the U.S.? 11 people lost their lives due to the
I
president.
want the proof of that about the boats.
About
Where's
the what?
proof? Where's the proof of that?
That's what all the sources are saying.
What sources?
The FBI
Oh, really?
in Cash Patel. Yeah.
Uh-huh. What proof have they given us of that? What transparency have they shown us of that?
I mean, that's just what they said, that they were carrying
So you just believe what the government says now?
If it's, I mean, not everything. If it sounds right, yeah.
Apparently, right now
If it sounds right. If it sounds right. So if it
Right.
sounds like something you agree with, you believe in it. That's silly.
I think that's how most people think, honestly, though.
Yeah, that's a terrible way to think. You
that
should
means you're in
probably
a
have some
cult.
better critical thinking than that.
That actively means you're in a cult.
Oh, I'm not in a cult. I said I could stop supporting Trump.
Right, but he
You are
has
in a cult. He has
despicable.
done despicable things already.
He
We are
has
listing
not.
them, and
He
you're
has not
already
done anything that
you're
any
already
other president's
pretzeling
done.
yourself. You're already pretzeling yourself to justify the horrible things he's already done.
Mhm.
He has not done anything horrible, and he's not done anything
The
other presidents have
unalived
done.
people on boats that we have no proof that they were smuggling anything.
He BOMB'd a sovereign country for no reason without congressional approval. Civilians.
You
for harm.
understand?
Let's talk about the big thing
You
that's going
understand
on
that
now.
Obama
We
done the same
actively
thing
we
without
actively
congressional
fund.
approval?
Justifying it again. Let's say Obama did it. How does that justify Trump doing it?
I'm just saying it's a fault on your end as well.
It's not a fault on my end.
I'm gonna assume y'all are Democrats.
Not a Democrat.
Registered independent.
Same.
Left leaning.
Sure, that's not Democrats aren't left leaning. I fucking wish they were. Obama was a goddamn moderate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very
You're
much
21,
so.
babe. You're 21, babe. Obama was a
That
moderate.
explains nothing. My
It
age
does.
doesn't-
It does. It does.
So let's talk about something that's really despicable, right? What's currently going on overseas between Is Not Real and Palestine? We are actively funding that. You know that, Steve? Is that
well,
not
first off,
despicable? Literal
on.
children and babies are starving.
Yeah, that's
There are
thanks to
babies
Hamas,
sitting
by
in
the
the
way.
hospital who are
No,
not
it's not.
receiving formula.
I,
that not
I
despicable
think you don't know
enough?
anything
that's
about
very
that
despicable.
either.
That's thanks to Hamas as well.
It's not.
Nope.
yes,
no,
it
it's not.
is.
Nope.
It's not.
What's age group?
Absolutely.
So, okay, here's the thing. H Group did a terrible thing on October 7th, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do we hold Israel and the Israeli government to a higher standard than we would a terrorist group?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then why the fuck are you pretzeling and justifying what they are doing to children and to women in that country? Where they
Because
are
the IDF
sniping
is not
children
doing
waiting
that.
for food and where they are
The
starving
IDF
them.
is doing that. Actually, the IDF stopped a lot. So one of the things that Biden did is in order to send stuff to Israel Is Not Real, we had to send stuff over to the Gaza Strip, right? We had to go send stuff to the West Bank. What did the IDF do? Oh, wait. They stopped shipments. They stopped shipments.
Nobody's allowed in or out, which is why we have to do these fucking
Yeah,
airdrops.
the barricade was because that Hamas is a terrorist
Okay,
organization.
remind me, Steve.
Again, do we hold Israel to a higher standard, yes or no?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Obviously, we're going to hold our allies
So then
to a
why
higher
are you
standard, but our
pretzeling yourself
allies
to
have
justify
sovereignty
the
to do
fact
what
that
they
they
want.
are unaliving and starving women and children?
Israel has the sovereignty to do whatever they want. You understand
So
that,
it's
right?
okay.
They were,
So it's
they
okay
were
for them.
attacked
It is
first.
okay for them to unalive women and children, in your view.
They're not doing that.
Yes,
That's
they
wrong.
are. Yes, they are.
They
They're
are
not
actively
intentionally
doing
doing
that.
that. There's going to be
There are
casualties,
literal
of course.
children. No. They are
This is a
actively doing it.
systematic unaliving.
They
I don't
are
know if you've seen enough
actively
videos
doing
of this.
that.
I have watched rows of dead children laying in a row as people cry over them. This is systematic unaliving. This is G-side. This is a choice that they are making.
Well,
And the
legally,
man
it's
you
not a
voted
G-side.
for-
The
and
ICJ
the
has
man
ruled
you
it as a
voted for
G-side.
is
That's not
doing
true.
that.
The ICJ has a fucking arrest warrant out for Netanyahu.
They hasn't ruled it as genocide as well. I have a question.
They have
When in
a
history-
arrest warrant out for Netanyahu for
that
war
does not-
crimes, you dumb bitch.
Actually,
in
no,
Steve,
Steve,
where
the
population has gone up?
the UN actually
Where's the population
classified
gone
what
up?
is going
Where's the
on.
population
Gaza's
gone up?
population has gone up.
Where are you getting that information from?
Oh my God, there's countless sources that says
Give
this.
me one. Okay, if there's countless, you can give me one.
I'll go find one right now.
Sure, you can come back tomorrow and tell me about that. Becca, I appreciate you. Thank you, Becca, for using the capitalism to get rid of that. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have a line. You don't have a line for awful things happening.
Nope.
You will justify them. You will pretzel every single fucking time to defend this man.
Yep. They have no line. There is no. Am I okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'll scream at him.
That mic has it out for you some days.
I know. I bought it from Best Buy too. It's not even like I went to fucking like Wish.
You guys keep booping that screen. Let's get to 25,000 likes while we're sitting here. I appreciate you being here today on this Tuesday. B4,
Yo.
how are you today?
What's up?
Did you vote for Trump?
Nope.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. That's
Have the day you voted for.
See the friendly. Oh no, he left. Okay, I was gonna say the boss was in there. He's probably coming up to say some smart information.
Which boss?
The one from Comrades who's in there all the time. He came into mine last week.
Oh.
Hi, Marcus.
If he does despicable things. So I guess women and children losing their lives, BOM being a sovereign nation.
Even if, like, the ICJ has not proclaimed it that, but even if they did, y'all wouldn't care.
Mm-hmm. Actively would not care. Also, there's 269 people in here, so you're going to tell me every single person in here supports Kamala Harris? Because if you do, Monica has a goal of 100. If every person could send $1 to that blue-green app, we can get there.
I would appreciate it.
So
this is from the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court for Netanyahu. He has been charged with allegedly being responsible for war crimes of starvation as a method of warfare and of intentionally directing an attack against the civilian population and the crimes against humanity of murder, persecution, and other inhumane acts from at least October 8th, 2023 until at least May 20th of 2024. So those are the war crimes he has been alleged of committing. Did you send me one? I'm really bad at this. Did you send me a video or did you just post? Oh, yeah. To be fair, I think I was watching the second Downton Abbey movie when I watched it, so I'll rewatch it again. That's on me. That's on me. My afternoons, I like listen to my friends, but then I'm also like paying attention to completely other things. I agree. Colts have no line, unfortunately. Oh, joy. Joy for me. TikTok, how are you today?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing well. I know you voted for Trump, but how old are you and what state did you vote in?
Yeah, I'm 27, and I voted in the state of Kentucky.
Right, I appreciate that. Where is your line to stop supporting Trump?
I mean, I guess it's kind of like a abstract question because there's so many different things that people can do in politics, right? So, I don't know. I guess that I'd have to kind of see him do something that repulses me, and then I guess that's when. Or, I mean, I guess ultimately, really, a better way to think about this question is until I'm given a better option. That would be the other alternative.
Did you ever learn how the Kentucky governor works?
What do you mean how the Kentucky governor works?
Because you proceed to, so you don't recall me, you were a total asshat when you were on my live. But
Sure.
you didn't understand how the Kentucky governor works, where the Kentucky governor actively is the only person who controls your state. You didn't believe that.
So how does that have anything to do with what I just said at all?
Is
it relevant at all?
It just shows your knowledge. That's all. I have weird ways of reminding myself.
I don't remember being on your live, so
live.
it seems like you're kind of just baselessly
Do you
accusing
have
me of doing
things-
something, but
Sure.
I don't know.
Do you have things that would repulse you that you would stop?
I mean, the more aid that he gives to Israel for no reason, I am not a big fan of that. His foreign policy is relatively weak, but Ultimately, I mean, I think that you have to have somebody who, it is at least serviceable with the economy, which unfortunately we really have not had that option on the Democrat side, in my opinion.
Democratic, sure. But what is he doing that you support?
In what areas?
Any of them?
I mean, I support the idea that we need to slow down or completely stop illegal immigration. I do agree with the idea that people who are here illegally, they should be deported in terms of the process on how that goes
How are they
about.
harming the United States of America?
In my position, I believe they are, yes.
I said how.
Yeah, well, I just think that this is really simple, basic economics. When you have an economy and there's people in the economy and there is a finite amount of jobs and there's supposed to be a finite amount of money, ultimately what you have is when you allow a bunch of illegal immigration in, you really incentivize these really big companies that are super profit driven. You really incentivize them to essentially pay people who are undocumented under the table.
Right, so go after the companies. They shouldn't be doing that.
Also, U.S. citizens get paid under the table all the fucking time.
Yeah. Okay, well, and so I would contend with the host what she just said, go after the companies. Well, I completely agree with you. I think that we should go after the companies. But I think that it's really important to realize that in the United States government, especially in the federal government, these companies, the ones that are raking in massive profits off of illegal immigration, and they're pushing illegal immigration, they're lobbying for it, it's kind of like a giant, terrible stuff.
Yet, doesn't seem like Hyundai's getting in trouble.
Yeah, well, to be totally honest with you, I mean, my position on immigration is probably further to the right than even of Donald Trump. Like, I personally...
Sure,
look at what
you're a
Trump
nationalist. I'm very well aware.
So, yeah, so what I think is, I think that Trump is kind of
Casually
actually
agrees.
playing softball with it currently. That's what I think he's doing, which I disagree with, but that's my individual opinion. It doesn't...
What's your problem with brown people?
I don't have a problem with
You
people
do.
of
You
any
do.
color at all.
Actively,
No,
you do.
No,
You
if
do.
they immigrated and they were white, I'd have the same issue.
Oh, so what do you think about the South Afrikaners that he brought in?
Well, hang on. I mean, what I just said, I think should be of interest.
Now you don't have a problem with them, but when it comes to the southern border, your panties get in a bunch. Why don't you?
We weren't even talking about the border. Well, you're asking me about the white South. I think that if you're an illegal immigrant, I don't think that you should be able to come here. So regardless
Elon
of what
Musk
color
should
you
be
are.
out too.
What makes them illegal? Let's go back to basics.
They're not documented.
According to what?
Yeah, they're not a citizen. They're not in the process of becoming citizenship. They do not have a visa to be
How can you
here.
prove
They're
that?
here undocumented.
Prove that.
Prove what?
How do you prove that?
Well, I mean, how do you prove that someone's undocumented?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do not have the necessary paperwork, if they're not in
How
any
do we prove they don't have the
databases,
necessary
if they
paperwork?
don't
What's the next step in that?
Well, hang on. So I'm just trying to answer your
No,
question.
how do you
honestly,
prove that they don't
and you
have the
seem like you're
necessary
kinda-
paperwork?
Okay, say that one more time.
How do we prove that they do not have the necessary paperwork?
You ask them to provide it. Very simple.
Where?
In a court hearing, that'd be
Oh,
fine.
okay, due process. Yeah, you're right. So you would have to show me where there is a significant amount of people where we have been proven that they don't have. In actuality, what we are seeing is Trump is picking people up from their legal court dates.
Huh? Crazy.
Yeah, that's totally acceptable to me. That's fine.
That's
I
acceptable.
know because you're a white nationalist. That's fine, but that's not.
I'm not a white nationalist. That has nothing to do with
Absolutely,
you.
you
hate
fucking are. Because
brown
then you don't care
people.
about the Constitution because that is due process. They are
That makes sense.
entitled to that due process.
Huh.
Yeah, well, but it's important. You guys are making the distinction. I am making a very clear distinction on this live. Anybody in the chat, anybody who's listening can know. I
Do you
don't have
believe
an
in due
issue
process?
with. Okay, can I finish my
No.
thought?
Do you believe in due process?
For citizens of the United States, yes.
But
Oh,
the
well, that's too
Constitution
bad. The
says
Constitution doesn't
otherwise.
say that.
The Constitution says otherwise.
The Constitution affords people in the country the right to due process. I disagree with the Constitution that. So
Okay,
that's
good.
Then you're not an
Well, that's-
American.
Again, take your white nationalist ass somewhere else. I don't care. You do
Do you
this
like-
every fucking
I-
time.
I love it when mediocre white men on the internet who use a PFP that's not even of their own, who tend to try to make ad hom conversations and
Mhm.
hints at people, like to squirm when they're called out.
I think he admitted not liking the Constitution. I guess there's that.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
Hmm.
That is all.
Fucking damn it, they're all out today, aren't they?
Jack, what the fuck do you
Jack,
want?
how are you?
How you doing, Olive?
No, what? No, Jack, what do
I
you
know,
want?
I know. We're still gonna do it.
Fine, I'll be quiet.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
40 years old, New York.
Where is your line to stop supporting Trump?
I mean, I don't know if there's a direct line. I would say it's one of those things where you'll know it when you see it. As one of our Supreme Court justices once opined about trying to define pornography. He
Sure.
couldn't define it clearly, but he would know when he saw it.
So you don't have anything that like is a ramp up or a red flag or anything that would be like, ooh, this is going a little too far.
No, I mean, I think you guys called out the due process stuff. Like, I certainly don't agree with non-citizens not being afforded due process.
Okay.
I think there's what I struggle with is your side seems to ignore due process when it affects conservatives, but
No.
well,
Trump
In
got
what
his
way?
process.
so like look at some of the people that were being held on January 6th. There was more than 1,300 arrests, and people went 3 years being detained
Who?
without trial.
Who?
You want specific names?
Yes, I do.
All right, give me a couple of minutes and I'll pull that up for you if you prefer specifics.
Yep, absolutely. You
There's
guys, while we were
so many-
sitting here waiting, if we could boot that screen up to 40,000 likes, I would really, really appreciate it.
Also, if someone loves me, my favorite animal is a swan. Just saying.
And I guess while I'm pulling it up,
Nope, I don't
Nope.
want anything until we get a name.
Focus on what you're doing.
Because that's how we
Jack.
move. That's how people try to pivot, and I'm not doing that.
Men can't multitask, so focus on what you're doing.
it's very sexist, Olive.
No, it's not. It's called misandry. Get used to it. Oh, look at that. Blue loves me.
Go
Bye,
ahead and
Jack.
research that, and you can bring that back tomorrow, Jack. Thank you, W Blue, in the comments. I appreciate you. Love you, friend.
That
You
man
can
that
absolutely
makes-
find that information, and you can bring it back tomorrow. Because the thing is, you think you're the only person to say this? I've heard this before. We've heard this on right wing podcast before too. Specifically, this amount of time, 3 years, held for 3 years, and every person that they pointed to, that's not been found to be true. They were let out on bond. They had their due process, that they were awaiting trial. So that is the due process. So,
You know,
did
I'm
someone summon me? I heard Miss Andrew.
I'm a Trisha.
If it was true and it was documented, DeWolf, come up and prove it to me. Give me a name of somebody who was held for 3 years for Jan 6 without due process. Love to
So-
hear that.
As I continue to apply for receptionist positions and in limbo between my background check and stuff like that, I'm surprised more Trump supporters haven't talked about the new executive order that's put into place. Probably because they don't understand what a DTO is.
Right.
So. But again, friends, why don't you continue to support Monica, right? She calls herself a Republican wet dream. I don't like it when she does that. But there's that goal up there. At least if you guys get to half, I'll stay muted.
I am a stay-at-home mother, which is what you guys all want me to be. So I am a Republican wet dream, and yet you guys all get so mad at me. And your guys' obsession with my eyes is something else. I saw that in my last life.
I love your eyes.
I don't care. It just makes me laugh. It means I'm very expressive, which means that I did the right thing when I went into musical theater. It's fine.
My favorite was Manny. So some kid kept coming up. Well, why don't you work? Why don't you work? And Manny comes up like, I'm the man. I'm the one who works. Isn't that the ideology? The
Yeah, what
woman
they
stays
want.
at home.
Yeah, we're just doing exactly what they want. It's
As
fine.
I'm actively trying to find a job. Like I've applied to so many receptionist positions and stuff like that. Like let me tell you guys something. Unemployment sure might be low, right? People don't want to hire people.
Yeah.
Actively. I want you guys to understand that. People don't want to hire people, and I personally don't want to work in the field that my degree's in right now. You want to know why? Because of the state I live in, they're demonizing the students I work with and for.
Right. Phoebe said, my husband is working. I'm in the hot tub.
Phoebe.
W.
I want a hot tub.
Listen, maybe we just go back to the way they want it.
Hey, I'm down. Look, I say up and down that I have been re-domesticated in the most loving way possible, where it is okay, where I have the
Megan.
random motions of where I just want to clean everything. It's my new favorite hyperfixation. When things aren't going my way, I just scrub the
Yeah.
fuck out of the
Oh, yeah,
toilet and I feel
that's
better.
me too. I like rearranged the cat litter boxes yesterday and cleaned the shit out of the laundry room and like dusted my entire room, which I mean I did recently, but I think my room gets really dusty. I think because it's right by where the laundry room is, so I think I get all the dryer. fucking
You
shit.
might.
So it's not even that it's that dusty. It's just the fucking dryer because I just dusted it not that long ago.
Oh,
Hyperfixation. Someone had too much time.
Probably. You know, it's really funny though because my mother is a Trump supporter, but we've had a lot of conversations, and I volunteer my toilet as tribute if you need to.
Medic Court said, I need you to stay at home and cook me brownies. Is that too much to ask? It's not. The only thing I have is like when I get Republican men in here who are like, make me a sandwich and being rude, I always say, maybe don't be an asshole to the people in charge of your food. Just a thought.
I mean,
no rupture.
No rupture is crazy.
No rupture.
No rupture. Never mind, I can't say that on the internet. The other thing too is when you live in a state that has federal minimum wage and you just move to this state, you know, it'll be a year coming up, which fucking terrifies me because I haven't worked at a consecutive job for over a year, which is making me go crazy. Anyways, I don't understand why they get so butthurt when someone from another state wants to work. Like, we found out the problem. It was the fact that I had to get a whole new, oh, Jack Straw, look at that.
He's such a baby.
Wonderful thing. And you follow me.
Of course he does. He's got to make sure he knows when you're live.
Crazy.
I was raptured. What do you? Oh, is this heaven or hell, Megan? I'm not sure. We've decided.
Yes.
Do you two ever answer questions? What question would you like to ask, Papa? You can come up. Oh, I can't invite you. Come up and talk about it. I don't know.
No.
I didn't see him ask one. He just says, do you two ever answer questions?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
All the time.
Literally, that is what I do. And I get people that don't answer questions and want to go off on fucking 5-minute tangents about bullshit. And then I go, okay, but can you answer my question? Well, can I finish my thought? Like, no, because you've been talking for fucking 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Not answering my question. I'll be like, is the sky blue? And they're like, well, you see, when you look at the sky, what you have to think about. And it's not what I asked.
I just asked again. No one saw it.
No, you didn't. Do you two ever answer questions? I said yes. And then you just said, I just asked again. That was the only 2 comments you had.
Ari, I have to fight you for your Mad Hatter bot. Why?
Because you gotta look at the bones.
Yeah, look at the bones. And
yeah, they're definitely
the
Jordan Peterson fans. He doesn't answer questions either.
Oh God, I haven't heard that name in a while.
His questions must be filtered out. Yeah, that's what's happening.
A bunch
hey, money.
of.
I'm not a Democrat. What are you doing here? If we're lazy and unemployed, what the fuck are you doing here? Come up and talk about it. Nope, my bones.
The bones.
You're not making very much money. His questions were ruptured. I guess you're afraid to answer it. Answer what, Papa? Answer what? You haven't. The only question you asked was if we answer questions, and we answered that question. I feel like I'm in some sort of weird fucking time loop. Hello.
Am I lazy and unemployed because
he probably
I go to college?
rage baiting me. And you know what? It's working. Good for you.
It's working. I fell for it, guys. Sorry.
I am on food stamps money. Do you want to come talk about it? You want to talk about the fact that my husband has to work full time in order for them to approve food stamps for us? You want to talk about that? You can talk about
I'm
it.
not on food stamps. I don't have crotch goblins. And don't want
I'm not infected. I got papers to prove I'm not infected. Yeah. I'm on food stamps. You're right. Because my husband works full time to help supplement our income so I can. You're mad that I'm feeding my kids? Holy fuck.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's wild.
Pro-life my ass.
For real.
You did ignore my question. Megan, what did I do? Wait. I'll go back up. I won't say anything. What are you talking
It's obviously nobody wants to give you children.
Now I'm being rage by Megan.
It's obvious nobody wants to give you children. Huh.
Oh, to you?
It's
That's right.
I mean, not anytime soon. I'd like to, at least get wait, you guys didn't get raptured either.
No, we didn't, Emma.
No,
Megan
Emma.
said, "How'd you get to be so damn pretty, the two of you?" Megan.
Aw. Fancy dirt on my face, aka makeup.
That's my Canadian spouse. Gonna go live with them and get the fuck out of here.
That's a lavender marriage. Doesn't count.
It does count. I'm not legally married to my husband, so I could do it.
You could do it.
Yeah.
Fancy dirt. Give me over. You know how I got the curly hair? I listened to a man who, well, okay, let me pause that.
No.
I had assistance from a loving man who was a proud progressive, or who's a proud democratic socialist. So,
Oh, Eddie,
I
that's
stopped-
funny. You should listen to what he said in 2016 when he said that it shouldn't matter, and it doesn't matter who goes in what restroom. You should probably find that interview from 2016, Eddie, where Trump said that.
were you in? Hold on, what did it say? Were you in Seth's live yesterday talking about women's rights at AB? I was not. No, I wasn't in Seth's lives yesterday. I was live for almost like 12 hours yesterday. I streamed the 45-minute late RFK Jr. speech.
You're 45 minutes late. You've talked all weekend about how this is what you're going to fucking talk about. And then you still can't pronounce the fucking word.
Acetaminophen. See, I can't say big words. Also, I saw in the comments, I want people to understand, phonics wasn't taught a lot when I was in school. I can vividly remember learning phonics from like kindergarten to like 3rd grade.
Hooked on phonics. Work for me.
Unfortunately, I was part of the No Child Left Behind, and when they started to mess around with things, so I genuinely think that a lot of my misspeaking is hooked on Phoenix is crazy, Megan. Is I know I have dyslexia. I know I have ADHD. I might have something else too. I don't know. All I know is that when I was talking to my psychologist about the shit my husband put me through and stuff like that, he's like, I think you might have ADHD too. And I'm like, great. So again, there's a lot of things about me that I'm still learning. And ultimately, I kind of did self-diagnose myself while I was going through college. So
There you go. I'm going to play this. This is from his town hall. This was in 2016. This was about the bathroom bill in North Carolina, I believe, that they were trying to institute. Let's see if
thanks,
it'll
Ash.
Twitter question? Yeah, we're getting thousands of questions on Twitter, Mr. Trump. I picked one here. This is from Jessica Hershey, Toms River, New Jersey. I'll just read it as a quote on a hot button issue here. Mr. Trump, please be specific. Tell us your views on LGBT, how you plan to be inclusive as president. Speak about North Carolina bathroom law in particular.
Oh, I had a feeling that question was going to come up. I will tell you. Well, look, North Carolina did something that was very strong, and they're paying a big price, and there's a lot of problems. And I heard one of the best answers I heard was from a commentator yesterday saying, leave it the way it is right now. There have been very few problems. Leave it the way it is. North Carolina, what they're going through with all of the business that's leaving and all of the strife, and that's on both sides. You leave it the way it is. There have been very few complaints the way it is. People go, they use the bathroom that they feel is appropriate. There has been so little trouble, and the problem with what happened in North Carolina is the strife and the economic punishment that they're taking. So I would say that's probably
people
the best
working
way.
in your organization?
I don't know.
No?
I really don't know. I probably do. I really don't.
So if Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses?
That is correct. Hello today.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. But yeah, whatever. Feed into your hatred because you guys are stupid.
Mhm. I'm looking at some of these receptionist jobs and the hours they want you to work. You only want to pay me $15 an hour to do this?
Yeah, that's not. You can get paid more going working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Look,
And don't
Emmy,
worry.
you know that's their favorite search, though.
And don't worry, I have, well, yeah, that is their favorite search. By the way, if anyone is curious, but the other part I want people to also understand, some of these places aren't taking certain people with applications. I have been turned down not only by McDonald's, I have been turned down by Walmart and Kroger because I was overqualified.
Sounds about right.
So not good enough to work in the job field that I want to work in, but I can't work in the basic job fields. Gotta love it. So if anyone knows any places that are looking for receptionists or data entry or whatever, shoot me a message.
Anything.
Or if you guys want to see me do this full time, whenever we ask for goals and stuff like that, as I understand there are people who are going between jobs or whatever the case might be. Temp agencies. See, I looked at the VA clinic. The only issue with the VA clinic is the location of it. So Manny and I share a car. He's driving my truck right now. Sounds very Republican, but the VA out here is hard. Yeah, AI is taking a lot of, and I have been looking for work at home options. Actually, so fun story. I used to pop on Monica's Live while I was working at a roofing company. Virginia, Jen. So can work against you in your employment. I most hate to break it to you guys, but my name isn't Olive. Just saying.
Yeah, no, and I just read a comment about trying to go back to work after being a stay-at-home mom, and that's true. That's kind of where I'm at, which is why I'm trying to make this as much of a career as I can, because eventually my mom would like to retire, and then we are going to switch where she gets to, take my kids to school, be there to pick them up, and I will go to work. But right now it's just not where we're at, and it's going to be very difficult for me to find work because I've been a stay-at-home mom now it'll be 8 years that I've officially not been working. I quit my business with my friend when we had a cleaning company when I got pregnant.
My mom was a stay-at-home mom for over 10 years, and when my parents went through their divorce, and then she became part-time stay-at-home mom because she worked from home with Amazon for like years. She's been working with them for almost, I think she'll be 15 years this year or next year. She said that's been the best thing, but again, remote jobs are hard right now. Like, at least the ones I'm looking at and the ones I've applied for. But
Yeah.
again, again, I did get into the creator fund here on TikTok. I'm hoping the app doesn't go away, because if that's the case, then I can continue to move forward.
Yeah.
Have you signed up for remotejobfinders.com better than results in other sites? No, I have not yet. I will definitely look. But I would love to just, no disrespect, maybe you have planned better. Planned better what?
Are we great yet? Has he made it great for all Americans yet?
So I want people to understand something, right? I had a job. I actively had a job before I moved, right? In order for me to move, I told Manny, I need to have a job before I step out this door to make sure that I can help out when it comes to bills. I had a job working for the VA as a telehealth psychologist. Do you want to know what Trump did? The first two things he did when he got into office? He signed an executive order that cut not only DEIA, which they categorized me a part of, they also cut remote work for government workers. I lost my job due to the Trump administration. Ever since then, I have been working in and out jobs. I want you guys to actually let that sit in. Okay?
Yeah, she had a career.
I had a career. I was working with special needs kids. I was doing great in Virginia. And I'm like, this would be great. I can go to Tennessee. I can still work in the VA. And then once we move out of here, because we're not staying here for long, fuck this state, and we move to California, I can take what I had in Virginia and put it over in California. The plan was for me to start getting into politics. I can't do that right now, guys. So and this is legitimately like with the subscriber situation going on, and I will echo what one of my favorite content creators, Hector, says all the time. Instead of subscribing to your favorite content creator, send that to them immediately.
Yeah, send it
to
to
their
them
Blue Green
directly,
apps.
yeah.
Please do.
Yeah, I agree. Hi Chris, how are you, friend?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well today. It's rainy here, so I kind of just want to nap. That's kind of what I want to do today.
It's crazy because when I was in Olive's live, she said that it was rainy as well, and it's super sunny over here. And I'm like, what's
Huh.
going on with the weather?
Yeah, I don't know. Climate change, probably.
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just really happy today. I don't know why.
That's good.
It's good to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After yesterday, yesterday was bad, but like being able to just be around the people that I like to watch every morning and
Yeah,
be able to participate in
that's what our community is for.
stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Really just makes me feel like I am important and valued, and makes me want to keep supporting you guys as much as possible.
You are. You're very valued in this community.
See Tanner's username?
What did he change it to?
I am Tylen. Fucking Tanner.
Oh man, that's a good one. I like that
That is
one.
good. I do applaud Tanner for that. Yes, creative. I am proud that you are creative, Tanner. Thank you for breaking the stigmatism that cisgendered white men can be creative. Everybody's so creative. Yeah, look at this, right? A front desk receptionist. They want to pay them $9 an hour to work 16 hours a day. I have a degree. Avis Budget has some Tennessee job open. I'll have to look into that. I'm in Middle Tennessee.
Tanner over here co-opting the whole I am Charlie Kirk thing, but it makes me think of like the Beatles. Like, I am he as you are, he as you are, we, and we are all together.
Oh, every time I think of I'm Charlie Kirk, I want to start the trend of I am Oslo.
Yeah, also that one.
I think it's so messed up that people like Olive and people like myself are not compensated for the work that we do. Like, I work in social work, and when I was employed, I was only earning $17 an hour. And the amount of work that I was doing did not match the compensation that I was getting. So, people who work in social work and people who work in education, like Olive, definitely do a lot more than what they're paid for. And I really think that individual companies, I know they're not going to do this, but I feel like individual companies need to look into it, what they're doing, and do something about it, because it's a serious problem.
Well, but not even that. So the field I chose, a lot of people push me away from because obviously teachers don't get paid enough. Teachers don't get that. But I have background in like cybersecurity and IT and networking. The other issue I'm facing is being a woman in a networking and IT field as a whole. Like,
Right.
So I just can't win.
There was a comment that said Bertimus had said that if you want to make this a career, why would you isolate people? Don't you want everyone? I do. I'm not going to allow misinformation. I'm not going to allow isms and harm to communities. I'm not going to allow that. So I don't want those kind of people in my spaces. But last week, I literally held a space that was trying to, like, multiple times that week, where I was crying on this stream. My friends were here for it, where I was trying to say, where do we go from here? How do we move forward? I took the ops only off of my banner, and I just wanted people to tell me how we move forward together and to stop letting this man divide us. And I didn't get any traction because all people want to do is yell and scream and hate on each other. So I want to move forward. I want our country to progress. This man is not going to live forever. Breaking news. Don't know if you know that. He can't live forever. And yet the people don't want to talk to me about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they don't care. They actively don't care. They don't want to move forward. They want to continue to fall backwards. And once this man is out of office, whomever is see, and this is the other thing too, right? So looking at Trump's executive orders that he's put into place, what message is this going to send to other candidates and other presidential nominees?
Again, I keep saying, do not grant yourself the power that you don't want your enemy to have.
Correct.
One day it's going to be on the other foot. And the thing is that Republicans always hope that Democrats hold themselves to a higher standard. They always hope the Democrats clean up the mess. And maybe one day you're going to find the opposite end. You're going to find the authoritarian Democrat who decides to come in and be the asshole.
I hope that person shows up. I really do. Like I stated beforehand, I do not want the government to shut down. Being someone who was young in Trump, the last government shutdown we had, you know who was under? Trump. That was the longest government shutdown we had.
Yep, my husband was furloughed. He was a postal worker at the time.
My dad was still active duty. I remember the hardships. I'm not wanting that whatsoever. Being a Navy brat, being an ex-military spouse, I know how terrifying this is. But the Democrats need to do fucking something.
Right. And if this is what they can do, this is what they can do. The Republicans still own this. You don't think we'll see one for the next 12 years, Bobby? Like, I don't think, like, the thing is if you're only seeing that from the lens of your echo chamber and the algorithm that you have set up, maybe sure that's what you're seeing. But that's not what we're seeing in way of special elections across this country. We're not seeing that. His popularity is shit.
Someone just asked me if I would move to Ohio. This is a friendly, no, sorry. Being a Michigander, no hate to any Ohioans in the comments. Eli, I'm talking to you. But fuck Ohio.
Can we just not gloss over the fact that Eli said something in the Discord that really pissed me off on Sunday?
What did he say?
What did he say?
Remember when he did the block thing, and then I was like clicking every single button, and he rickrolled me on Sunday.
Oh yeah, he did it to me too. I was like, sure.
Never gonna give you up. I love that song though.
I was like, fuck you, Eli.
My thing was the effort that it took to like every word.
I was looking at so big. I can never say your name right. So the big Shakana, whatever. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's a Republican. Definitely.
I don't know. People have been inviting down there. Wasn't paying attention to it. Hooked. How are you today?
Yo, good.
Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Really?
You didn't vote at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you'll do better next time.
The fish photo gave it away. Like, you can't tell me.
Shakuna. Yeah, the big Shakuna, like the big kahuna.
Shakuna,
Wait,
the big Shakuna message, huh?
You were on for 12 hours yesterday? I
The
was gone.
RFK thing made it go longer.
Yeah, it was a long day.
I was gone, so I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with this? Hi, Ari.
I have my Pokemon video scheduled.
Did you make one?
I gotta
Yeah.
make one.
So it'll go on the tubes first, because I don't know why every time I post a video on the TikTok side of things, my lives get suppressed. So I only schedule them while I'm live.
I wondered because you did it. I think you did it yesterday while you were live, and it was like post a video. I was like, wait,
how did you do that?
And then my
Oh,
video
you're
has
British.
no
Go away.
traction, so I'll probably end up deleting and reposting it later
Yeah.
as well. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll delete it and save it as a draft, and then put it back up tomorrow. But it was just, it's just so dumb. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I love this for you. Like, I love
Whiskey
this.
is hunting
yeah.
a sky raisin right now. He is
Just
out
be
on the prowl.
Just be sure not to use any part of the art or the sound from their video, so you also don't get in trouble with Nintendo, because you know they're gonna go after
They are
every-
so litigious. Like, I don't think that they understand. Go
I'm-
away. We
I'm
made
here for
you. You didn't make shit. You
Hold
didn't
on.
make anything. You colonized a country, okay, and unalived millions of people in the process. And then we fought back and said, fuck off. We had to do it twice because your king was like, hey, okay, I'll back off, and then was like, oh, just kidding, I'm coming back. And so we had to do it again to fucking get rid of you.
Wait. I thought I could have swore that there were 2 individuals in specific that made me, but he's saying an entire country made me. Do they wait? So an entire country, Great Britain, owes me 18 years of back child support.
Mm.
Get
Damn.
that bag.
Who do I talk to get that child support, man?
You need to tell me how to find ops that you get.
It's the tubes. The
I'm so
crazies come. I don't
scared.
know how to. Are you
How do you
referring back to the
Yeah,
blue one?
that one.
Dude, I still don't know why they sent that to me. And of course the TikTok streets were like, who's gonna tell them? And I'm like, not me. I ain't saying shit. I was just like, oh, thank you. I'll just consider this as an early birthday gift. My birthday's in 36 days.
Fucking
So I would
Anthony.
use this.
God damn.
Yeah.
Adi, I'm gonna let you know the people that you have on your lives make me literally want to rip my shunt out.
Olive seems to get the mainly brain unalived ops. I sometimes do. My favorite thing right now is for some reason Diago's like, yeah, let's talk to her in the morning. So I mean, I'm not entirely upset, but I do wish that I could have like more conversations. Like I have prided myself, and Ari and Monica can even say, like, from when I first started going live, I used to scream all the fucking time. Like it was a problem. But now I just say things sternly, and I don't really yell or crash out.
Sometimes you still do.
But I think they're more valid now than what they were beforehand.
Oh my god, I cannot stand this man.
Uh-oh, it's still on
What's
Truth
new
Social?
on the truthies?
No, this is like he's getting asked questions and shit. They said, have you been briefed on the latest alleged drone incursions in Denmark? He said, where? Where is that? Is it
Oh my
Denmark,
God.
Copenhagen? What's your response to that? Well, I have no response until I find out exactly what happened. I know about it.
I know about. So do you know or do you not know? Like,
know
where is
of
it
it.
at? What,
He knows that he doesn't know, but he thinks he knows.
This timeline.
How do you listen
it
to that
needs-
man? How do you listen to that man and wake up every day and go, that's my guy? That's
Well,
the
I
one."
mean, to be honest, I need to go through and I need to listen to his full speech. I don't really know if I want the other half of this poke bowl, I'm being honest.
That sounds good right now.
Speaking of food, I'm going to drop because I'm gonna go make food, and then I'm gonna
Yeah,
play
eat.
bootleg. I'm gonna
No,
go play bootleg Pokemon, but
And don't rip
Don't
out
call
your
Power World that.
I'm gonna play. Okay, I'm gonna play Power World, but
Thank you.
I want you guys to know that I love and appreciate you. I love what you guys do, and later on today, I'm going to DM you, Olive, and you, Monica, to let you guys know exactly what was going on yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so you guys know where I was.
Okay.
All right.
no worries.
Hey, only if you want to. You do not have to explain yourself to me or Olive ever.
Mhm.
Well,
Watch out,
it's
Summer.
just because like I feel as one or as two of my closest friends that I have, I feel like you guys deserve to know what's going on.
Well, I appreciate that you trust us enough to reach out and do that. I do.
So, but yeah, you can drop me
Considering
for the
there's
algo.
3 people, but
Take care of
okay.
yourself. I love you, friend. Eat something yummy.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Goodness me. Oh, birdies are outside apparently.
I can hear them. They're singing you a good song.
I'm not even outside. I'm in the garage, just setting something down.
Audie, I don't know if you even realize this because the chat goes so fast when you're like going on in the bad place. But like your collars are so fucking embarrassing. Most of the MAGA in the Bad Place app, they think it's all staged. They think that you handpick your collars to make them sound bad. And I'm like, no, this is just y'all.
Well,
Like, I
that's
don't know
where
what to
my
tell
musical
you.
theater acting went. It's always
Yo, if I could choose people to talk to, I would not choose the idiots that I speak to. Like the
It'd be like real
libertarians.
conversations.
Yeah, like I want to have actual conversations. Like I do get bored with some people that are like actually smart and semi know what
No,
they're
because they
talking
drone
about.
on.
Because they just talk on. But like that guy that's like, I'm a libertarian yesterday who just like went off on this whole tangent of nothingness. I was like, bro, this isn't even my original point. Why are you arguing? I'm literally just asking you about why Donald Trump lied. And you're like, well, actually, political violence and blah, 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 3 years later. Just like...
And
And
they
the
always
one
go,
thing I don't like about the colors thing is that I can't mock them. They can't see me in the chat mocking them.
I can't mock
So I just
them.
stay quiet and scream on my side.
But
I'll
everybody
tap.
else sees it.
I'll tap, but I
Everybody
can't
else
put words.
But the thing is, everyone else sees it, so they get to appreciate your mocking just
Okay,
the
fair.
colors. Yeah.
This is true.
They
And I will copy and paste like some good ones over into the bad place, and that's fun too because that.
Okay,
does
then I will
piss them
resume.
I'll resume. I have to read this quote. This was from his UN speech. But you know, we have a border, strong, and we have a shape. And the shape doesn't
sorry.
just go straight up. That shape is amorphous when it comes to the atmosphere. What?
Huh?
Huh?
You can't spell that word.
We own the atmosphere.
I need people to learn words before they try to use them.
What?
We own the atmosphere now. Today I learned.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't belong to us. Belongs to the U.S. Belongs to Trump.
Another popular
Okay,
complaint
somebody-
in the bad place is they're like, why are there no women callers? I'm like,
They
I
do
wonder
that all
why.
the time. They do that all the time, like because MAGA women don't exist.
Yeah, I mean, there's
bye.
very rarely. They're like, why are they all men and why are they all stupid? I'm like, it's a mystery.
Next time they say because their husbands don't let them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I didn't drop Ari.
No, that was me.
Oh,
Like,
She-
don't make it look
She
like
said
I
drop
kicked Ari
me.
out for a spot.
She said to do it, and
Yeah.
she did it to me and Olives because I said, "Okay, drop me down," and she said 0.
Oh, I didn't hear. I didn't hear
that,
when Patty said that. I was like, "Who dropped?"
Did not hear
Here.
that. Definitely
That's-
just thought it looked like I kicked Ari.
for her spot.
Let's see if you. Hang on.
It was a tile swap, box swap.
Did you hear it? Did it play?
What? Oh,
What creepy?
The more
what
you
is-
know.
Sounded
Yes.
like a creepy music box. What was it?
No.
The more you know.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
the
I
puff
mean,
ball. Can you
it's
hear me
horror
better
movie
without the puff
version, but
ball?
yeah.
Does
I
the
mean,
puff
the
Sound any different?
the puff ball
the
is
fuck?
meant to reduce, like to diffuse, like
Well,
background sound.
It
Hang
helps. It
Right.
helps also like with your P's, T's, S's, like the harsh
Yeah.
sounds.
Oh, there
Is
you
that
go.
better?
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to like shove it up in the hole.
That's
Sorry.
Oh my!
That's what she said.
If you
Yeah,
want
so
some
you
of
don't
that
sound so
content,
you don't
that's
sound
in
like
both me
MAGA
and
when they're on the
Olive's
phone. I'm like Hector.
Memphis
Hector would've
Mayor
left.
Paul Young says the National Guard could be used for trash collection, public safety, and
The
homeless
fuck no?
assistance.
But
Why?
why?
What?
What MOS
Homelessness
is that?
What MOS?
This- I mean, this. What are they supposed to do here?
That's that 99 Zulu they always talk about.
Not the Zulu.
No. Like
I mean, you're doing the socialism. You're just instead of hiring workers who are well equipped to be able to handle these kind of
Mhm.
situations, you're just having the National Guard do it. I guess.
But with what they've said they wanted to do with the homeless population, and they're already starting to get people on board with the National Guard. What was it you said, Blue? Addressing the homeless population?
Homeless assistance.
Homeless assistance. That's assistance into a camp, maybe.
Yeah, like throwing their shit away. That's not.
Mhm.
Dental front office coordinator. I don't.
Has
What?
anybody seen Marco Rubio's face lately?
I
I
think
try
he's
not to.
He sold his soul, and so it's actually
Is he
really, really
beatable?
funny
Oh, I'm sorry.
to watch him because he's like fucking miserable. That man is miserable.
It just reminds me of the
I
kid
know,
your
yeah.
mom told you had to invite to the sleepover
Yeah.
because your mom didn't want you to be mean.
But also, he looked so embarrassed when Trump was speaking at that dinner in the UK. Like, he
That's how he
often
looked at
looks
the UN
embarrassed
too.
when, like, he often looks embarrassed behind Trump. But he still shows up every damn day looking
Mhm.
embarrassed.
This is where This
I'm
is
on top of your lady.
When Satan ats me, he doesn't always see my reply. I think it's like a weird filter, or my replies are just, they get filtered because I say words that TikTok doesn't like anyway. So I told him, I was like,
Ma'am.
okay, I'll just start interrupting people to say hi to you when I see you. And he was like, good.
That's fine. Everyone else does that.
You should see half of the shit comment filters from me. My comments get too unhinged.
I'll say the stuff
Hide-
that gets through. That terrifies me.
Hide Monica's is the one that would just say CA or V. The one that says Trisha's name in front of it. Yeah, you may.
still.
Can
I don't
you
know. I haven't
stop
heard from the
knocking
community
over?
if I still need to have
My
Trisha's on
cat
there
is
or
an
not.
anarchist.
Oh.
My
But mine is my Venmo and my Cash App are the same as my name here. Like the
Oh
exact
wait,
same.
hang on. Let me be a self-centered bitch. I gotta show you this dress. Look how cute is it? Wait. Look how
I
cute.
was like, I'm not touching it because I
Ooh,
messed it up.
I love it.
Pretty.
That
That is
color's
such
so
a
Okay,
cute
thank you,
color.
Trisha. I'll
on
get
you.
that changed. I appreciate you, friend.
All cats are anarchists.
Pretty.
It makes me feel like I'm going to church again.
Trisha said that you can take her out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
not
go. I'll
not take
remove
Trisha
that.
out.
Damn, don't take Trisha out. Trisha gonna find you.
Never.
Take her out on a date, you mean, right?
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm,
Oh yeah, that.
mhm, mhm.
In that case, yes.
No,
Where
I'll
did I
I'll
get that?
remove
My
it.
mom's closet. My mom was like, "Hey, I have a bunch of clothes that like don't fit me. This also doesn't fit me either. I had to like shrink it in the dryer when we got it. But
Trisha.
what
I
does
don't-
Chicky want to add me? I let Chicky step on me. What?
What?
Huh? Okay.
Boots,
Yeah.
heels, or flats?
Same to the end.
Damn.
Or flats as well.
Does she take BOGO? She calls me, so she'll call me randomly, be like, "Hey, you want some clothes?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." So she'll just send me a box of random clothes, and most of the clothes I don't use, I usually give them. Yes, so the one that just says the V, hide, that is Monica's V.
It's like I did.
Carp, you
Wow.
waited your
There's
5
a
whole
better way of
minutes.
saying that.
Oh, how did I miss
I think I
that?
deleted them, so it should be fixed maybe if you refresh it. But
I forgot what I was doing with this order. Hold on, let me find the email.
I
might
was
be.
filling out an application.
Please do. I'm not showing
It's
up.
asking me how many uses.
I forgot how to work.
I forgot how to work.
you can see mine, but you just have to pay for it. I'm just saying. Anyway,
I was. Oh, look at the void.
speaking of bees, kitty cat.
Hello, Void.
Wait, does he have blue eyes?
He's got green eyes, actually, but they're very
Wait, they look
green.
blue.
They did look blue in that one.
Yes, hi.
Smudge, you gotta look
Mine
at me, baby.
just says Venmo. It should.
Aww.
Look pretty.
I miss my I'd rather go to Arby's. Well, jalapeno,
other
no
one?
one wants you to go near their V whatsoever, so.
I like Arby's.
And butt.
That's supposed to be
Because it's
nice.
Okay, but
There we go. Oh, you're being camera fun finally.
Aww.
Little cutie. He joined my meeting earlier today and just sat literally on my boobs because they are like a shelf he can sit on. And it was a Zoom meeting and he was just sitting there the entire time. It was hilarious.
No, that's
He's like, oh, it's about me.
It's just animal shelf.
Let's see the.
Like, I don't know where mine is.
Come
Probably
here,
causing
anarchist. Never mind.
Yeah, mine's a gremlin. We had to get the trash can with the lid on it, which he still tries to jump into before the lid closes, which is fun. He can't. All the bread has to get put away on a shelf in the pantry where he can't get to it. And literally, when we're cooking and eating dinner, he has to get locked up. Like he will not leave you alone with food.
So
I don't know
he
what his
is a
issue is.
sucker for the
That's fine.
carbs. But the orange is just a mobile garbage can, dumpster can, and he also likes to collect random, like I keep finding random ass stuff under my bed. There are puzzle pieces under there because I'm working on a puzzle. We've got the plug to my kitchen sink somehow ended up under there. He just keeps collecting random ass shit under my bed.
Come here.
It's like I know I adopted him from the shelter, but like he's like a street cat. Like he's acting like he's not getting fed. Like you get fed. You get fed. There's no reason for you to act like you're so hungry.
Okay, I've got Burt Reynolds and a cat apparently.
Burt Reynolds and a cat.
Nitro stepped in my Captain Crunch the other day. He is not allowed in my room when I'm eating.
Stepped in it?
Yes.
Full foot in a bowl? Inside a bowl.
Yes.
You were done. You were done.
That's fantastic.
You were done.
Did it have milk?
Yeah.
How did he react to getting milky?
He acted like he was surprised. Like, oh, this is wet. Like, and then started shaking the milk all over the place.
Yeah.
We've had to put up his water bowl whiskeys because what he'll do is he'll sit by his food and just play in the water, and it sounds like he's just like shh the entire time. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Playing with the water.
Making a mess.
Yeah.
Making sure we don't get our fucking what's that called? For your
Closet
apartment.
back.
Yeah, that thing.
Nobody wants to watch a groom anymore, Smudge.
Yeah, Angie, it was just like he was just like that. Like, who put this bowl here? Like,
yeah. I had my
like
kitten.
the bowl got in his way.
My kitten was sniffing the bathtub when it was full, and then he decided to go in it. So he knew it was water because he knows what water fucking is, but he still acted like, how dare I get soaked in this tub?
Whiskey will jump in the shower with Manny and then jump right out. It's like,
Not gonna like it, but okay. Keep doing it.
I'm the world's tiniest Maine Coon. She's like 6 pounds, but she loves water like Maine Coons do. So she sits on the edge of my tub and then just puts 2 of her paws and her tail in the water while not looking at me. She's looking away from me. She's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, I have to refill this tub now. You're trash. Like, you ran this bath for me, right? I was like, I sure as fuck did not. No.
Thank you, Hyde. Thank you for going through all the like hoops in my link tree. I appreciate you for the 25 on Venmo. Said Monica, I appreciate everything you do to stand up for our democracy. Thank you so much. Thank you.
aw,
I
W
couldn't do it without your
Hyde.
support. Yeah, guys, W Hyde. That's HYD. I appreciate you. I wouldn't be here without you guys listening to me, to be honest.
Speaking of $25, that's all I have left on my goal. So I'm gonna harassify everyone in here. Blue app in Linktree. Thank you.
I have an app in your link tree.
You know what?
W Blue.
You should get dropped for that one. That was
Don't encourage him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
I already. Look, Chris, I'll probably go live if I don't hit my 25 because my goal. See, and this is the other thing too. I want people to understand compromises are great in relation. Oh, there goes Ari. Compromises are great, right? Manny and I have had conversations where every single day I get 4-0 on the Blue Green apps, and that contributes to gas and food and stuff like that. And every single time you guys, like the last couple ones, have gone towards teeth. I'm just still waiting for the appointment to get finalized because paperwork is a bitch. And I had to fight TRICARE for almost 4 hours.
No, thank you.
I'm still saving to help with the trade-in on my car to get a new one because even if we wait, we're still waiting for the sensor because it's so backlogged because that is such an issue with the car. And I just worry that that's not going to be the next, going to be the fix. It still doesn't sound great. So I just worry it's going to be another thing. So I would rather get a used new car or whatever and start over from there. And then Bubba, my son's birthday, is in 2 weeks. So I've got to start.
We'll fundraise
start
for
doing
that.
Yeah,
We'll fundraise
so
for that.
at least for gifts, I can do the party decorations. He's already decided what he wants. I've looked on Amazon. He wants a Zelda themed party because I am playing Ocarina of Time with him. So he's super excited that Mommy's playing with him. So we're gonna do a Legend of Zelda
That's
themed
awesome.
party. So he's
Put together his Amazon list.
Yeah, do
so
that.
I need to do that. So I can
Also-
start getting stuff for him.
A lot of people in here also surround ourselves with very similar creators, and I know a bunch of people supported Maddie. Y'all can definitely support Monica too.
True. My son is not as young as Maddie's son is. My son will be turning 8, but he's still my Bubba.
That means
They'll
he's not
remember
remember
it
his
more than a
birthday.
younger
That's
child.
what that means.
Yeah.
What
And
are
I-
you doing?
I want to say this not to rub it in y'all's face, which is what I usually do, but just to remind everybody in the chat the differences between healthcare as you all are struggling. And I am going to book a free EEG just to make sure there's nothing wrong with my heart before they put me on ADHD meds.
You said free, and I want to send you back to Canada.
And be back.
I love you so much.
When did they
I'm
leave?
still here. I'm still here.
You're
I
an American
want to send you back to where
Wi-Fi.
you are.
You're in America Wi-Fi space. I'm a boot you.
Hold on.
The Wi-Fi space.
The
Not all of
furthest
things,
mountains
let me
away
send you
that you
back to
can't
where
see
you
because of the
came
haze
from.
are technically American, but they're still very, very, very far from me.
Fish Bastin, you should. Again, $25, friends.
Thank you. Yeah, fish. Yeah, that's. I don't know. It's something with these. Specifically, they said like the dealership said this. It's something with the tracks and the. Fuck, what was the other car? The bigger one than the tracks. There's one that's bigger than the tracks. I can't remember the name of it, but specifically within this year of car, that there's issues with like the electronics and stuff in it, and we've literally fixed so much. Like I have spent my car is paid off, and I have paid probably a car payment every month still, even though it's paid off, trying to get it fucking fixed. And it's so fucking frustrated. The Captiva? No. Telluride's a different something else.
It's fucking rude.
It's gonna bother me now that I don't remember what the damn name is, but it's very, 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 very frustrating, and I'm over this car, and I just would like to have something that's going to function for me and my family. So that would be nice.
Like you just want things to work. That would be good.
Yeah, I would just like things to work. I don't even drive that far. Like my kid's school is not very far from where we live. The Equinox, yeah, maybe it's that one.
I think we just need to get you a car to just get you to Canada.
Yeah, that too.
You're not stealing my wife from me. Stop it.
Megan just wants to.
I can offer her things you can't, Olive,
Oh.
like healthcare.
Oh my.
It's wild.
Damn.
Damn.
Fuck, I can't press the button quick enough.
It's the Traverse. That's what I was thinking of. It's the Traverse. They specifically like there's problems with the tracks on the Traverse.
Nah, you don't do that to me, my wife. Ma'am.
I have so many people that like I live with my entire family. We'd all have to leave.
You owe me $25 for that, Megan.
If I had more than 25, actually, no, I have $24 on my bank account right now.
No.
If I had the 25,
Nah, I'm teasing. Can you
I know,
not?
I know.
Well,
You're
I
the
don't
one
know.
who ran
I don't know
into
cars,
the
Audie.
window. This cat screams when he runs into windows. It's not like I put it there.
It's very.
Clearly you did.
Is there?
it shouldn't be in its way.
If it's not in his way, he goes outside. And the last time that happened, it didn't go well. And then we
Olive-
found out the. Oh, speaking of that,
Olive, why did you invent Windows?
Yeah.
if I invented
You'd have
Windows,
so
I don't
much
think I'd be talking politics on the internet. Speaking of that, we have come up with a group letter to send to the apartment complex about them letting whiskey outside of the house with us not being home.
Oh,
Excellent.
nice. We'll have to see how you'll have to
I
keep us
would.
updated.
Rain fire on that landlord.
Uh-huh.
On that note, it's 12:30 and I'm hungry and I'm gonna have leftover. My husband did like it's like chicken pot pie, but it was like deconstructed, so it was like a casserole of the chicken pot pie, and then we had biscuits on the side. Fucking delicious. Told you my,
My
husband
mom
cooks
used to
for
make
me.
that.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
I'm excited. No, good. Yeah,
I did tell him like 2 days ago he better be cooking something good. So
yeah, he's always cooking. I'm excited for it's gonna be like soup season and like chili season and all the yummies.
So,
cold.
While you go make lunch, I'll go start my live so you guys can bombard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have capitalism. See you in a bit.
All right, my lovely friends, thank you for being here and having conversations with me. I always love our friendly time at the end.
Yay.
Love
Drop
you.
you guys down. Love you.
Bye.
Fix my layout and do the things. Okay. Thank you guys for being here again. Thank you, Hyde. I do appreciate the 25. I'm definitely going to put that into my savings for my son's birthday and for the car that I need to fucking get. So I appreciate you so much. I will be back tomorrow anywhere between 9:30 and 10 a.m. It has been closer to 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. If you want to see more, I do post my lives the next day. So tomorrow, these ones will be on YouTube. If you would like to go find that, those are in my bio. I have a Discord that you can join where we talk during the lives and not during the lives. We just talk all the time. That you can join as well. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. It has been a heavy, heavy news week. It's been a heavy year so far. And we are still trucking through and pushing through. And that's why we have the community we do to keep going. So we're going to go to Olive. As soon as she starts her live, we're going to go raid Olive. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day.